make sure if you do have a procedure, one, try to delay it as long as you can, unless as long as it's not limb threatening, right?
Right.
Or life threatening. But we always say, make sure to ask the doctor, what is your contingency plan when this fails? I
Right.
think that's so important because there are certain procedures, such as the axillary bifemoral bypass, which is being still performed here in the US
Yes.
far too often when there are other options available. And there is no answer. Doctor, what is the contingency plan when that fails? Well, we just have to kick the can as far forward as we can. No,
Yeah.
you need to kick it as far as you can to where when that fails, there is another option,
Sure.
right?
And that's it, and sometimes too, when surgery is performed, vessels are actually tied off. They're ligated, and that also burns some bridges. That is sometimes a problem. And sometimes interventions also can burn bridges if people put stents where they shouldn't be. Again, that's why we have to teach more. That's why we have to have more meetings. But the good news here is the following. Whoever says interventions are inappropriate and surgery is always perfect is not paying attention to a wide body of published literature. I would refer one to a graph of Goodney. And Goodney has shown that over the years, as surgery has decreased and as interventions have gone up, less amputations are being performed. Now, the logic there for anyone who's willing to open their eyes and look at it is that intervention has to be good. Because if it was bad, more people would be losing their legs, not less. And if surgery was the only answer, more people should be losing their legs, not less. This is very, very clear logic. And yet there are many who don't want to see that logic. That bothers me. And I think it makes no sense. And, do we have to improve interventions? Of course we do. And there are wide discrepancies from site to site with interventions. And you know why that is? It's a relatively new technology. The technology that's been used for surgery is old. It's 60 or 70 years old, that people have been perfecting the surgical procedures. Many of these newer techniques are 5 or 10 years old, and people are still learning them. They're not at that point. Unfortunately, right now, we don't have a referral system that's appropriate. When a person tries and fails, they're often not said there might be somebody who could help you, beyond this point. And I get a lot of patients like that, and it's resulted in good things. But a lot of docs won't send to another doctor if they fail. That's silly again. I mean, I think we have to do this. And if we're just good citizens and do the right things, I think we could really improve the outcomes in peripheral disease.
Yeah, if you're going to give up on a patient, give up the patient.
Yeah.
Get that second set of eyes on them. Give the patient the best chance, right?
Yes.
At getting their legs saved and remaining on 2 feet, which will increase their lifespan as well.